Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be drafting a leg of a mutton sleeve. So the first thing you want to get your basic sleeve pattern. Once you have that in place, get a bigger pattern paper that we are going to draft on. So as you can see that the basic sleeve I have here is a kind of short sleeve basic sleeve pattern. But the leg of a mutton sleeve I want to make is a long sleeve. So I'm trying to measure the length I'm going to need for the leg of a mutton sleeve that I want to draft. So once you get that ready, rule your starting point and then place your basic sleeve pattern on the line and then trace out the pattern you have on your sleeve. Once you're done tracing it out up to where the basic sleeve ended, just do the same thing for the other side too. Once you've traced the other side also, what you want to do is to take off your basic sleeve pattern. You want to mark where the midpoint of that basic sleeve is. Mark where the midpoint is. Just put a mark there. So we are going to need that mark, and then you just draw a straight line down. As you can see me doing, I'm measuring to be sure that what I have is straight. So you want to make a straight line there. Roll it all the way down. So I'm marking my wrist measurement over there. Once you get your wrist measurement, divide by 2 and measure on both sides of the line, and then you connect the line you have before to the new line you have to the wrist. So once you have done that, what you want to do is to measure 8 inches upward. Measure 8 inches from your wrist upward. Make a mark there. Do the same thing on the other side too. And then from the middle line, you want to mark 12 inches upward. 12 inches upward. So what you're going to do is to connect the line from middle to the other side as well. So the next thing you want to do now is from the middle, you want to measure what you have there. Once you know what you have there, just divide by 3 or 4. So I'm going to be using 2.5 inches. Then mark like 2.5 inches 3 times upward. And then you do the same thing for the side too, as you can see me doing. Sorry, that part is not showing well on camera, but I'm just measuring 2.5 inches upward on that line, and I'm going to be doing the same thing on this other line. I'll be doing the same thing also on this other line. So I'm going to be measuring 2.5 inches upward from that line that we took before, from the dot we have before. So what you want to do now is to connect the lines you have made from the middle to the side, from the middle to the side, from the middle to the side. So what we are basically doing is that we want to do a slash and spread method. If you notice the leg of a mutton, the upper sleeve is usually voluminous. That place has a lot of fabrics in it, and that's what we are trying to do with this pattern. So we are going to open up what we have now. Now that we have drafted this, we are going to get our scissors and we are going to cut this. Just cut what you have there. As you can see me do, take off the excess paper, and then you want to begin your slashing now. You will slash up to the last dot you have there, and then you go on each line. You will not slash through, just up to the line like that. Go to the next one and also slash. Like I said, we are using the splash and spread. So as we are slicing it, we are splashing it, we are going to be spreading it, and then it will give us, an avenue to open it up so we can accommodate more fabric in that area, in that upper sleeve area. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So I'm doing the same thing for the other side as well. I'm just slicing it open up to that point, not cutting it through. You do the same thing on that line too. So once I'm done with that, I'll just trim out my sleeve pattern, follow the mark you have on the paper, and trace out your leg of mutton sleeve pattern. So as you can see from the basic sleeve, you can see that the wrist area is just about the same. You can make it tighter at that sleeve area so that it brings out the shape of the leg of a mutton very well. Now you can see what we have. You can see that it is easy for us to open it up now so we can accommodate more fabric at that middle side. I hope you understand. And that's what we want to achieve with this leg of a mutton. Just keep spreading it. So the next thing we want to do now is to, after spreading it, the next thing is to get a fresh paper, a full fresh pattern paper. You want to place this on a plain pattern paper like I have done here. So spread it out and then begin to tape it down. Tape down the side so it doesn't move. Tape down the sides so it doesn't move. And then, as you can see, you can use pin if you don't have a masking tape or whatever you have at your hand. Just hold down the pattern, the leg of a mutton sleeve pattern. Hold it down on the fresh paper. What we want to do is to trace out, the new pattern that we have. I think it's already big enough for me now, but if you still want it wider, it is up to you. Just keep opening it, open it up very well so you have a lot of fabric at that middle area. That's the essence of this. That's the whole essence. I hope this is clear. So you take your marker and you just want to, you see that slip cap up there? You're just going to make a nice round curve up there just to join the two dots there, as you can see me do. And then continue with your pattern tracing. Continue to trace the pattern. Trace the other side of the pattern till the end also. Do the same thing for this other side too. And basically we are almost there. Almost there. So once you're done tracing out all the pattern, round the pattern, you want to grab your scissors, you know. You can just use your French curve to make a beautiful curve up there. So you may be asking, what are we going to do with all this excess fabric that is up here? Yes, well, you can decide to gather, you can decide to pleat it, give it any kind of pleat you want. You can decide to do anything you want. It is up to you. You know, you are the designer. Just explore. You can gather it, and this is the same way you're going to cut it on your fabric. Once you're done, just place this pattern paper we are making now. Just open up your fabric and place it on it like that, and that is how you draft your leg of a mutton sleeve pattern. I'm trying to cut it out now so we can see what the new pattern looks like. Take off the excess, and then we have our leg of a mutton sleeve pattern. You can gather it, you can pleat it, you can do whatever you want to do with it, right? You're the designer. So if you have stayed and you have watched up to this point, I would like to say thank you. Thank you for watching my video. I'll be making another type of sleeve in my next video. Just comment below the kind of sleeve you want me to make. So our leg of a mutton sleeve pattern is ready. So like I said, you can pleat the upper part, you can pleat it, you can gather it, you can do whatever you want with it. So if you're still here, kindly like this video, kindly subscribe to my channel. Thank you.